everyone. Thank you for joining us. Let's collectively bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Kundalini and put ourselves into Bandhan.
Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji,
So this morning we're going to continue on with Muladhara meditation. It's pretty important for us to do that actually because Australia is considered to be land of Muladhara, and there have been a lot of not so great things about innocents being harmed in Australia over the last few years. And so it's really a good idea if we really try and work on this centre a lot more than what we are, I think. So anyway, we're going to do that this morning. And there's also another Shri Akadesha Rudra Puja talk, which is from Cabela in 1984. So we'll listen to that as well. So if everyone can just sit comfortably, put the attention at Sarasrara, we'll get started. Placing the left hand palm up on the lap and the right hand facing towards or on the ground as we take the mantra to Shri Ganesha Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am innocent. Shri Mataji, only by your grace, I am innocent. With both hands on the lap, attention still at Sarasrara, we'll move our attention to Centre Muladhara as we take the mantra Shri Ganesha Gauri Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Gauri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please make me innocent. Shri Mataji, please make me innocent. We'll now place our right hand towards Shri Mataji and the left hand, let it drop towards or on the ground. Place it on the ground. And attention's going to be moving to the right Muladhara. And the mantra will be Shri Kartikeya Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, whatever I do is to please you. Please make me worthy of you. Shri Mataji, whatever I do is to please you. Please make me worthy of you. Still keeping our attention on right Muladhara, we'll say the mantra to Raksha Santri, Sakshat No Shri. Om Tvameva Sakshat Raksha Santri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, you are the destroyer of all evil and negative conditionings within me and outside of me. Shri Mataji, you are the destroyer of all evil and negative conditionings within me and outside of me. Resting both hands back on the lap, keeping attention at Sahasrara and on Center Muladhara. We'll say the mantra to Shri Ganesha Gauri Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Gauri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please bless us with complete surrender and divine wisdom of Shri Ganesha. Shri Mataji, please bless us with complete surrender and the divine wisdom of Shri Ganesha. Just have a few moments silence.
Today we are doing a special type of puja which is performed in the glory of Ekadasha Rudra. Now, one power which is his nature is forgiveness. He forgives because we are human beings, we commit mistakes, we do wrong things, we get tempted, our attention is disturbed, so he forgives us. He also forgives us when we spoil our chastity, we do immoral things, we do thieving, and we do things that are against God, talk against Him. He also forgives our superficialities, jealousies, our lust, our anger. Also, He forgives our attachments, petty jealousies, vanities, and also possessiveness. He forgives our egoistical behavior and also our subordination to wrong things. But every action has a reaction. And when He forgives, He thinks that He has given you a big grace mark. And that reaction builds up within Him as a wrath against those who are forgiven try to do greater mistakes, especially after realization. Because such a big blessing there is of the realization, you've got the light, and in the light, if you are holding on to a snake, then his wrath goes up because he sees how stupid you have been. What I'm saying is that after realization especially, he is much more sensitive that people who are forgiven and have been given such a big thing like self-realization, still they do wrong things, then he is much more wrathful. So in the balance, the forgiveness starts reducing and wrathfulness starts increasing. But when he forgives, and as a result of that forgiveness, you feel the gratitude, then his blessings start flowing towards you. He gives you tremendous capacity to forgive others. He pacifies your anger. He pacifies your lust. He pacifies your greed. Like beautiful dewdrop, His blessings come on our being and we become really beautiful flowers. And we start shining in the sunshine of His blessings. Now He uses His wrath or His destructive power to destroy all that tries to trouble us. He protects realized souls at every point, in every way. Negative forces try to attack a Sahaja, but they are all neutralized by His tremendous power of protection. Through His vibratory awareness, we are guided into right path. All the beautiful blessings of His are described in the Psalm 23, isn't it? That's the 23th Psalm.
The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd.
The Lord is my shepherd is all described, how He looks after you like a shepherd. But He does not look after the evil people. He destroys them. Those who enter into Sahaja are still carrying on with their evil nature are destroyed. Those who come to Sahaja and do not meditate and do not rise, He destroys. Or they are thrown out of Sahaja. Those who murmur against God and live in a way that is not behoving as Sahaja, He removes them from. So by one force he protects, by another force he throws away. But his destructive forces, when they are built up too much, then we call it now the Ekadasha Rudra is active. Now this Ekadasha Rudra will be expressed when the Kalaki itself will start acting, means the destructive power which will destroy all that is negative on this earth and save all that is positive. So it is very necessary for Sahaja Yogis to expedite their ascent, not to be satisfied with the social life or married life or with all the blessings that God has bestowed upon you. We always see what God has done for us, how He has been miraculous to us, but we have to see what we have done to ourselves. What are we doing about our own ascent and growth? Now out of the 11 Ekadasha means 11, the 5 come from the right side of your void and 5 from the left side of your void. The first 5 on the left hand side come from if you have bowed yourself to wrong gurus, or if you have read wrong books, or if you have been in the company of wrong people, or if you have been sympathetic towards people who have been following wrong path, or you have been yourself one of the agents or guru of these wrong people. Now these 5 problems can be solved if we completely give up whatever wrong we have been doing. As Muhammad Sahib has said that you have to beat the shaitan, means the Satan, with shoes. But that has to be done not mechanically but from your heart. Like many people who come to Sahaja will tell me, my father is following this guru, that father is following that guru, and get involved with their father, mother, sister, this, that, and try to take them out from those gurus, also get entangled. Or some of them yield to others' forces. Like I know of Maureen, who was with me, and her parents and parents-in-law said that the child must be baptized. I told her, you cannot get this child baptized because it's a realized soul. But she could not that way stand up to them. And she took the child for baptism, and the child became very funny. It was little like a mad child. So now then she gave up all that, and so she has saved. But supposing she had another child, she would have done the same thing. The second child would have been something very, very bad. Now the trouble with Sahaja Yogis is that anybody who comes to Sahaja Yoga program thinks he's a Sahaja Yogi. It's not so. Either you should have very strong sensitivity, or you should feel it in your body, or with your intelligence you should understand what is Sahaja Yoga. A person who is still negative always gets attracted towards another one who is a very, very powerfully negative, and does not understand that the other person is so powerfully negative, but gets impressed. Under such circumstances, such a person is hit by that negative person, and Shiva cannot protect. One should not have sympathy with anyone who is negative. Whether he is mad, whether there is something wrong with him, whether he is your relation or anything. No sympathy of any kind. On the contrary, a kind of anger should be there for that person. Kind of a detachment, angry detachment. And this angry detachment is the only time when you have to be angry. But I have seen people who have anger for very good Sahaja Yogis, but not for their own husband or wives who are extremely negative. So when the Ekadasha Rudra starts acting on these 5 sides. On the, we should say on the right side it moves, because it comes from the left and moves to the right side. Then a person starts becoming negative but acting with his ego. Such a person may take up a situation into hands and say that I'm such and such yogi and I'm so, and we should do like this.
I have a silent meditation.
शिवे सर्वाद साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते ब्रह्मरूपे सदानन्दे परमानन्द स्वरूपिणी रिद्धिसिद्धि हरे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते शरणागत 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 दीनानाथ परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्याति हरे देवी नारायणी 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 नमोस्तुते 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 नारायणी नमोस्तुते
So the last verse of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you, Shri Mataji. When you're ready to finish up, please bow down to Shri Mataji, raise your kundalini and put yourself into Bandhan. Have a wonderful day ahead, everybody. Jai Shri Mataji.
My shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul, restoreth my soul, restoreth my soul. He restoreth my soul, restoreth my soul. He restoreth my soul, restoreth my soul, restoreth my soul. He restoreth my soul, restoreth my soul. Till